What's up, guys? Welcome back. We're at it again. Back to our mods on the John boat. Today, we're going to work on foaming the boat. The reason why I'm adding foam to the boat is, of course, buoyancy. It floats. I need something in there that's going to help the boat float. God forbid I need it. Hopefully I won't. Second, I want to be able to use the foam to help quiet some of the noise below the boat as water is hitting the boat. Hopefully that will help keep the noise down that we hear and also that the fish hear. So I'm going to use that to help tame the noise a bit when you're on the water. I've got my foam right behind me. I got this from Home Depot. This is 1 inch thick foam. I measured in between the rivets of the boat. Those measure at 1 inch also, so hopefully that works out. This is a good time to put the foam in before I start adding the supports, the vertical supports to the main framing. So I'm thinking to put a subfloor in the hatch area of the boat, but we'll see how that goes. All right, so we're gonna take some measurements and get to cutting some foam. So right off the bat, guys, the measurements are different, and of course they are because the boat narrows as it reaches the front. So I'm measuring the rib from one side to the other of the boat, and originally I was measuring the foam all the way into this crevice right here, and instead of doing that, I realized if I did that, I'd have to account for the fact that the rib of the boat curves up, right? So I've got this space right here. It's not a 90-degree angle by far. So instead, what I decided to do is measure till about where the curve starts. So right here, I'll stop right here on both sides of the boat. And then to fill the gap, which I'm not even concerned about really, to fill the gap right here, I'll cover that when I foam the walls. The foam is 1 inch thick, so it'll at least come out and cover most of the gap, I'm thinking. Of course, we'll find out once we try. Something else I need to consider is this side of the boat is towards the rear, this is towards the front. The boat naturally curves inwards as you move towards the front of the boat. I'm going to measure different parts, maybe 3 measurements here. So I'll measure here, all the way across, right here, all the way across, all the way across, all the way across, and then mark that down on my pad so that I'll know how it tapers and cut it according to the taper. Hopefully that comes out well. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I just wanted to cover enough of the actual boat. I might have some gaps, but that's okay. Let's give it a try. All right, guys, we got the first piece measured up. Let's start cutting. All right, guys, we got a little bit left. We got a little bit left here to cut out. I'm just gonna, hopefully you guys can see that. Just gonna cut it through. Alright guys, I already realized a mistake I made, and again, I'll show you the mistake I made. I did not account for the taper of the boat like I said I was going to. It's 46 inches across this way and 49 across. I cut 46 on both the bottom of the foam and the front part towards the front of the boat. So that's my bad. I also did a horrible cut. You guys can see, okay, it's straight. Oh, what happened there? That looks horrible. Look at that big gap for the rest. So that was my first attempt at cutting foam. I'm gonna hold on to this piece. I'm gonna do another piece here. I'm gonna hold on to this. I'm sure I could use this piece somewhere else in the boat, but we're gonna learn from our mistakes. 1, stick to the measurements. 2, try to find a way to cut a straight line. So, breaking it off works a lot better than trying to cut it all the way through. Of course, the blade doesn't make it all the way through. It almost does. Breaking it off, that little extra piece, can you guys see, worked better. All right, we're gonna go with this. Let's get it over to the boat, see how it looks. I swear you tend to think everything's easy. I was dying to do the foam thinking, okay, foaming will be easy. Just measure, cut, stick it in place, move on to the next thing. Not. All right guys, close up look here. Again, it tapers more along with the boat. Again, I'm gonna put a side panel piece here that's gonna fill this gap, at least most of it. I might need to take off a little bit on this end because it's starting to hit the curve, but we'll deal with that later. All in all, fits a lot better. A straighter line. What I did was break the foam off the piece that I cut instead of try to cut it all the way through. The blade got through like 3/4 of it, but the rest just broke right off. All right, looks good. I'm happy with that. All right, we're gonna continue, repeat, and finish this front deck area. Alright guys, of course nothing is never easy that's worth achieving, and the foaming was not easy at all. Easier than other things, but I still had to get some kind of rhythm going with this. I got all the walls foamed, got the front of the boat finished up pretty much. I'll probably do some tweaking as I move along in this project. Got the walls up, got the floor all foamed. Wanted to get this done so I could finish the framing and put up the support beams underneath the main deck railings. So the foam needed to be done. This is the other side of the boat. The other wall is done as well. So it looks pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied with how it came out. Again, probably make some changes, some adjustments, but this is the main deal right here. I went with 1 inch because the ribs in the boat are approximately 1 inch. It's really like 1 1/8 inches high, but they don't sell that in foam. So I got the 1 inch. It's working out pretty good. One of the key things to do is find a way to cut straight. Of course, I'm freehanding. I just have a blade that I'm cutting. Some of my cuts started to drift. I didn't want to spend the money to buy one of those, hot knives and just slice it through the foam. Because after this, I'm not doing much foam slicing. So trying to keep the expenses down. So key thing is cut straight through, go all the way through, and instead of trying to get it cut all the way through, just go ahead and break it off. Once you get the main cut done, it will break off smoothly. So that's one of my key takeaways. Once I got that part down, it worked out pretty good. Do the best you can with your cuts. It will work out. We do have the rest of the boat to do. Oh, this is a center we're gonna do back here as well. We're gonna tackle that after I finish the front deck. Just want to do a quick video on foaming your John boat. Hope you guys got something out of this. Stay tuned to the next video. Again, hit that subscribe button to see the entire journey of converting this John boat into a bass boat. Trust me guys, it's going to be sweet. I'm ready to take you guys all along the way. Links will be in the description for all the products that I'm using in these videos. Stay tuned. Hit that like button. We'll see you on the next one. Let's go.